Good afternoon, everyone. I thought I'd do a quick update on how we're going with the making our bedroom sorted out. It turned out that our bed had actually gotten mold on it, so poor hubby's down on the floor on a single bed, and the cats have taken up my bed. So, but we have got this set up as a little bedroom. This was the lounge room previously, so I'll show you what's happening with the rest of the house. The computer set up and Matthew's there doing some schoolwork. So that's the wall for our bedroom. Don't you love my door? So that's my door for my bedroom. And then I've got another set of wardrobes there creating a wall. So it means we've got somewhere to put our clothes. It's fantastic. It means we're not going to be living in baskets, but there's all the clothes that I need to go through and wash because they've all been in the cupboards in the mouldy rooms. So this is the biggest of the two rooms. I don't want to be in here for too long. It is actually being sealed very shortly. So we've gotten a lot of our stuff out of here. Still a lot to go. Have a 4-year-old trying to come in here, which he really shouldn't be. Neither of us should be in the room, so just trying to get him out. So yeah, that's all the mold on the roof. So yes, that's that room. Turn those lights off. 4-year-old is very curious, but he needs to understand he is not allowed in any of these rooms and shouldn't be anywhere near it. So this room's the one that has the big air filter in it. And the air mat, the mattress that's got mold all on the bottom, which is really hard. So they're going to have to take down all those panels off the walls. We had to get most of the stuff out of the cupboard. Sorry if I'm moving too quickly. But yeah, so you can't see a lot of mold in here, but you can smell it. It's just shocking. And that air filter's been on for days. So yes, so this room is going to be sealed. They're going to seal off that door just to be able to contain the mold spores. That thing, as you can hear, is quite loud, but it's got a filter on it and all that sort of thing to make it so that it's a little bit safer in here, but it still smells terrible. So yes, I'm going to get out of here because I really don't want to be in here at all. But I wanted to give you a bit of an update. We are ready now for those rooms to be sealed. We have our bedroom. We have a little makeshift lounge room happening. We haven't got a dining room table at the moment, but that will come, and I've got all this washing to do so I can make sure that make sure there's no mold spores on it. I'd really rather not have it out here, but I needed to get everything out of those rooms, and I've got no idea how long it's going to take for it to all get fixed. So yes, lots of washing to do. Mountains of washing. Well, not really mountains, but a bit. That's actually sitting on a box. But we've got all of our clothes, so I don't know whether it's going to, how quickly they're going to get it all done, but we got stuff everywhere. It's a little bit difficult when you lose two very large rooms. So effectively those two bedrooms come all the way back to here. So they're quite large. And one of them we were using as the schoolroom, spare room, rumpus room for the boys. Anyway, hopefully this isn't going to take too long, but it is what it is. And I'm actually quite calm and feel quite peaceful. Not quite as peaceful as the pussycats, because they're like, yay, mum's bed. This is our Manzo, and that's Kitty. The fascinating thing is, they're not over there. Although it does look like there are a couple of spots where pussycats sat on for a little while, needing most likely, knowing the pair of them. Anyway, that's the update for today. I hope you found it a little bit encouraging. I've really appreciated everybody's support. And clearly 4-year-old likes Dad's bed. It's about to get into big trouble.
It was Jonathan's footprints.
No, they were too big for Jonathan, too small for Jonathan's footprints. Jonathan was on there as well, which explains the big footprints. So big footprints off Dad's bed. So yes, we are making progress, and we're at least organised enough so that we've got somewhere nice-ish to sleep, so that we can still look after the animals, because clearly they're very distressed. Very distressed. But we couldn't have gone and stayed at a hotel or motel or whatever whilst waiting for that to be fixed. Miss Kitty's nap has been disturbed.
By Mr. Jonathan.
So yes. Anyway.
Oh no! A cobbler pegging.
Oh, she's got a cobbler's peg. We'll pull it out.
Yeah.
Yes, to ease everyone's concerns, and we still need a lot of prayer for financial favour, especially with the insurance company, because I'm still not 100% certain as to how much they're going to cover with the costs and everything of this, or if they're going to cover it. So we're still hoping on that one, still praying on that one. But as I said, with all the prayers and everything that everybody's been giving us, I really do actually have a real sense of peace, and had a really great night's sleep last night. And we even managed to get to church yesterday, which was fantastic, because we actually went to my father-in-law's church, which was like an hour and 10 minutes drive away, which is a church we actually met in. So it was really fun. It was great to see everyone that I hadn't seen for years. But yeah, the big push to get everything out of the 2 rooms is done, so we can now breathe a sigh of relief. And interestingly enough, my asthma has significantly started to improve just by being out of the room. So I'm pretty sure, sorry you've been seeing up my nostrils, I'm sure that was a great view. So it's been a great relief on my lungs, which is making life a lot easier being able to breathe. So that is the update on the roof saga, and we're going to go from there. It has significantly changed the lifestyle of the house, made it so that we've got much less living area. It's going to make it a lot harder on my mum, because it was really great having an area that the boys could go into and have as a rumpus room, schoolroom, and everything like that, so that it gave her some space away from them, because they're rather energetic, and she only had girls. And as you would know, if you've got kids, boys are very different from girls. They're very energetic. I know when I had Matthew, I got a whole new definition of boisterous that I had not had when I had a girl. I used to think she was boisterous, but no, she was not. These 2 are all boy. Actually, no, they're actually quite calm boys too, but they're definitely more boisterous than girls are. Where are they? They can get a little bit bouncy sometimes, and it's a little bit hard for Grandma, especially considering she's had the hip replacement, and the little one likes to run past her a bit. So it was really good having that extra space to be able to do that. So at the moment, our house is now a 3-bedroom house with 5 people living in it. It's kind of interesting. It's making it a little bit cramped and squishy. Good thing we've got 10 acres, so I can send the boys out to run up and down the driveway. Really helps. But yes, they're good boys, so I can't really complain. We've got and actually no, poor Matthew's lost his space for doing his schoolwork, which makes it hard. But we'll work through it. We'll find a way.
Thank you.
Anyway, you have a great day. Thank you so much for all your support. I really appreciate all your encouraging comments, and if you do have the ability to help us and the desire to help, I've got links in the description below for PayPal accounts and all that sort of thing if you would like to donate and help, because we still need to find over 18,000 to be able to get the roof fixed. I mean, the ceiling hopefully is being covered by the insurance, but the roof is not. The roof we have to come up with ourselves. and we have until the 20th of September, I think it is, to actually raise $18,000. So yeah, thankfully tax is due to be done, so hopefully we get a little bit of a refund on that one. Hopefully we don't have too many law lockdowns, because that put a really nasty kink in our savings plan. But it is what it is. We're living in a pandemic, so you kind of have to go with what's happening. But I really, really appreciate everybody's prayers and encouraging, supportive messages. We are working through it. We're getting there. So, but I have great faith that God's got a plan, and I've got somewhere comfy to sleep. We have a roof over our head, even if it does leak. It's all good. It's all good. So you have a great day. Bless you, and make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with what's happening with the roof saga. As well as all the other things that's happening on the homestead. We've got lots of things happening with the baby goats. And tomorrow's video, you'll be able to hear all about the weaning of the baby goats, which we've actually been having to deal with whilst doing this as well. I just didn't want to bombard everybody with too many videos in the one day, so I've been spreading everything out. But yeah, I hope you're all well and healthy. Remember, you're either green and growing or you're ripe and rotting. And part of being green and growing is you get pruned. We've just been pruned by 2 rooms. And it's all good. It's all good. And honestly, I'm actually contemplating keeping this as our bedroom, so that we can actually let Jonathan have our old room, so that the boys have separate rooms. Because you may have noticed there's a bit of an age difference between these two. And they got different toys. and Jonathan's very good at getting into Matthew's stuff, and Matthew doesn't really like it very much. So this is going to be a good thing. It'll also mean we'll be able to set up our prepping pantry to be able to make it so that we've got a lot of the stuff that we were able to preserve on the property. Because I'm getting into preserving stuff a lot more lately. Not a lot. I've dehydrated some celery, because we harvested like 3.5 kilos of celery the other day. So yeah, it's going to make it that we've got, once we get organised, we have other ideas on what we're going to do. So it's going to change the way life works. So I don't know. But yes, I'm going to go now. You have a great day. I'm going to stop recording because these two are just getting boyish. Totally boyish. It's all good. Love them to bits. They're not supposed to be wrestling on Dad's bed. Although potentially if Dad was there, they'd be doing it even more. And possibly be being encouraged to do so. Anyway, you have a great day. Bless you.